Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. Today we're going to do a really fun pick a card on what to expect for the week ahead. This can just be general life stuff, love stuff sometimes pops out. I go with whatever messages they give me. You guys know that. I'll also be adding in some charms and letters today. Kind of forgot I had all these charms and letters, and I haven't been using them in really any of my videos. So I love when other channels use charms, so I figured I would try that out for some fun today. It's just to get some extra messages to come in. So real quick, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Steven and to Cherie for gifting me and the channel with some amazing things. I got all these gifts. I won't lie, I cried. I was very honored, and I just want to say thank you to them. So Steven got me this tattoo tarot and this urban tarot. I'm not using them in this video, but I'm excited to use them in the future. Beautiful images, like stunning. I don't think I've ever even seen this one, so I'm super stoked about it. So excited. Andy sent me some velvet bags, which I needed desperately I have a lot of indie decks and they've been all over the place, and I really wanted to have a special place to put those. So thank you, Steven, so much. And they were in gift bags and cards, and it was like Christmas. It was amazing. And then Cherie sent me some beautiful crystals for the channel. We're using 2 of them today. And then also this really cool Shadowland Tarot. And this thing is awesome. Like, there's this really awesome book, and there's really great information about working on any shadow work and stuff that you have. The cards are kind of spookily awesome, very reminiscent of like Nightmare Before Christmas. So I have a feeling I'm going to be using these a lot in October, because Halloween's like one of my favorite things. So but they're super spooky, but in the best way possible. But then again, really cool for working on shadow work. So I also might do like an upcoming video about things you need to heal and shadow work you need to work on. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments too. Everybody has, some shadows and wounds that we need to heal, and sometimes they're not always clear. So I think a cool pick a card about that using these would be awesome as well. So let me know. So again, I just wanted to start my video by saying thank you so much. Again, it was such an amazing honor to open my door and see all this stuff from Amazon, and I had no idea it was coming, and it was so cool. So thank you guys so much for that. All right, so I've rambled for a long time, but such beautiful, needed to say thank you. So we are doing what to expect in the week ahead. Again, I'm adding charms at the end and some letters. We have 3 piles. I do have my Golden Girl tarot deck that I just got. I purchased for myself just because it's amazing. So I'm using that today along with some oracle cards. So we have 3 piles. Today we have pile 1, which is tourmaline and quartz wand. This is one of the crystals that Cherie got me. Very awesome. Pile 2, we have orange selenite, which is really cool. It's a lot of the same properties as selenite, but happens to be orange. And then number 3 is another crystal that Cherie got me, which is amethyst geode. Very beautiful. You guys know I love amethyst. I mean, who am I kidding? I love crystals to begin with. So they have such cool energy and frequency and vibes. So I'm excited today, guys. I'm just so excited, and I'm so blessed to have you guys watching, and I'm honored. All right, so need to rein it in. So again, we have piles 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take a moment, take a deep breath, pause the video if you need to, and the timestamps will be in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, my lovely friends, for pile 1. Let's see what's going on in the week ahead. What can you guys expect? These are pre-pulled, but you guys know I don't look at them beforehand because I don't want to miss a message. So you guys pick the tourmaline and quartz. So it's actually black tourmaline that's kind of throughout this whole quartz wand. Very cool. And I think it's also called like snowflake quartz or Dalmatian quartz or something. I forget. I do have a card at home about that. We're going to be doing this, and I also have some charms and letters we're going to pull at the end, so don't miss that, because that's just going to bring us more messages on what you can expect and possibly some initials of some names that might come up. So I want to start with your tarot for this week. We have 2 cards. These are my Golden Girl Tarot deck that I just got, so I'm super excited. All right, let's see what you guys can expect for the week ahead. Okay, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Wands. Look at Sophia there, just rocking it, looking at the world. So with Sophia popping through, for some reason I feel like you guys are going to be feisty and intense about your plans. So the 2 of Wands is about planning for your future, looking forward, making a plan, kind of figuring things out, seeing what it is in the world that you want. And I'm hearing with the tenacity and spunk that is Sophia. So so you guys have a lot to look forward to in the next coming week about figuring plans out. I'm hearing a lot of you guys may be adjusting, and a lot of you guys should be having some good fortune. Our Wheel of Fortune is the wheel turning. When it's upright, it's a lot of good luck and things turning in, the wheel turning in your favor. So this also could be the wheel turning in your favor, and I'm hearing opportunities come up for a vision that you have of what you want your world to look like. So that's very positive, pile 1, to start off with. Very cool. I'm trying to see if any other messages are coming through. I don't know. I'm being drawn to these red little flower, like petunia style flowers. I'm not sure why I need to point that out. That might have a relevance to somebody. And I don't know, something about her pearl earrings. I don't know. I'm hearing like someone might have a really like fancy dinner date coming up in the next week. I have no idea why that came through. I just say what they tell me to say, guys. So, and they're pointing out like this, even though all the suits are represented in this wheel, but I keep getting drawn to this cup, which is your emotion. So I'm hearing like some of you guys could be having a turn of luck in your favor when it comes to love. And maybe that has to do with these red flowers. I'm not sure. Maybe you'll be getting red flowers from somebody for that fancy dinner. Or, you know, someone is planning to have like a fancy trip with you. I don't know. It's really cool. Very interested. And I love when you guys like come back and comment and let me know if any of this stuff really happened. Because again, these are really just fun readings to do, and I thoroughly enjoy them. So our next is Banishment. I do love this card. It has a really great reminder. It says you have the power to banish negative energy and unwanted problems. So it's like a reminder that you are the controller of your world, of your thoughts. And so when those negative energies, like, you know, obviously she's a little witch here, but she's holding a broom and she's like ready to knock out any negativity that comes her way. So I'm hearing like if you have these future plans of what you want your world to look like, and some people are like naysaying on that, feel free to take your broom and just sweep them right out of the way. Like, you can just dust that off your shoulders. You don't need their negativity. You have this vision for your future, and rock it out with that. Don't let others dull your shine this week is what they're also saying to me for you guys for group 1. We have family changes. So when this card comes up, sometimes that means, you know, someone can be added to your family. I'm hearing somebody may have some, you know, children being born into the family. This also can be like someone getting a marriage proposal, potentially someone else new coming in the family, but there's going to be some family changes. I feel like this is positive though. I don't feel like this is anything negative. Sometimes this card gives me a negative vibe about possibly like a divorce or family change that way. I'm not getting this vibe at all for you guys, pile 1. I really am feeling like this is a beautiful change. Like, I'm hearing like a rebirth of life, like something beautiful is coming in to your family and your family dynamic. And sometimes that can be bigger, like it could be a niece or a nephew, something like that. I feel like I feel babies. I feel like babies are going to be born somewhere in your guys' family line. We have the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So I'm being told just to be a little mindful this week and make sure that you are giving to others instead of just taking. Again, just like almost, I'm hearing just put it in your back pocket. Let me move these up a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Just to make sure you're being generous. Like for some of you guys, I'm hearing like generosity is going to go a long way. Like if you have any sort of negativity in your heart, when you give to others, that fills that up too. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, but I feel like someone needed to hear that. Like, remember to not, remember to give to others just as much as you take. I feel like I'm missing a message though. Also, the new moon is about things new coming into your life. So some of you guys could have I'm hearing a new perspective on a situation this week as well. Okay. We have Opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. Yeah, I got this whole like, don't let anybody dull your shine vision come into my head, or message. So it says you are guided to be bold and to show your bigger than life side to the world. So if you guys have been thinking about doing something, like part of this plan is doing something where you're letting the world, and we have the world, she's holding the world here, like letting the world know like you have this amazing side. Like maybe some of you guys want to start like your own YouTube channel or a new Instagram, or I'm hearing like creative endeavors that maybe you've been a little nervous about starting. It's time to let yourself shine because the world needs that light. So the last 4 cards, I kind of wanted to pick, these are spirit animals, like who's your spirit animal for the week. And so you guys got cat spirit, so claim your independence. I'm hearing you have a very, like this cat has 2 different color eyes. So I'm always very drawn to that with this card. And I'm being told that you guys have a very unique perspective of the world, and you see things through a different like set of eyes than people normally do. And maybe you also have a great ability of seeing both sides to a situation because you have 2 different color eyes in this card. So not only are you claiming your independence this week, but you're being guided to share your unique vision with the world and like the only way you can, like by sparkling and shining. So okay, so let's move into your guys' charms. We'll see how this goes. I haven't played with them too much. I kind of want to have a little bowl I can put them in so I can raise them up a little bit. Some of them are hard to see, but let's see. So pile 1, let me get some charms please for pile 1. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Hopefully you guys can see this. So we have a silly quote came through my head. I'll touch with that in a minute. So you guys have the word have. We have a whale tail. We have like a gear. We have like. We have this little octopus. We have an elephant, a starfish, and a unicorn. So one of my guides says very cheesy things, but I love it. I'm hearing I don't even know if this is a phrase, but it's what popped in. It's like, have a whale of a good time. I don't know. Maybe one of my guides was like a cheesy greeting card creator in their past life. I'm not sure. So I'm hearing like you guys could have a whale of a good time this week. Other than that, a whale tail or a whale fluke is, ooh, and it's purple. I didn't realize that. So a whale tail is very unique. Every whale, I don't know if you guys know this, every whale's tail is completely different. It's like their fingerprint, and that's how like scientists recognize the difference between the whales. Sometimes that and their dorsal fins, things like that, if they have different injuries. But usually it's their tail that they take a picture of, and that's how they tell which whale is which. So with that, I'm being told like you have this unique spirit. Same with like this unique vision. Something that's very unique about you that needs to be shared. Like you're unlike anyone else, and this is a week that you're going to be able to like make things work. We have this gear, so it reminds me of like making things happen. Like you're going to be making things work this week that in a way that only you can. We also have this unicorn, which is again a very unique magical kind of thing. So again, I'm seeing this as you guys, not just what's happening, but you guys like are very unique, very special in an amazing way. We have the elephant here, which is a lot about family. Also can be about like never forgetting things. So I have a feeling like you guys are going to remember something that you needed to know that's going to help you this week. That came out too. We have this little octopus guy. So what I heard when I pulled that was you're going to have your hands in a lot of different buckets. Like, you know, octopus have, this one doesn't, but they have 8 arms. So I'm hearing that you're going to be able to do a lot of stuff, but in like very multitasking kind of way. Someone could let you know that they like you this week. And we have a little starfish or sea star, whatever they're called these days. So, you know, the beach might be relevant to some of you guys, but I'm just hearing like you're going to shine like the star that you are. Let's get a couple letters. And our letters, we have an I, an E, and an S. So these initials could be in somebody's name. This doesn't really spell anything. Sometimes they do. But these 3 letters could, you know, could be somebody's name. Initials could have ES, SE, SI. Somewhere in there, you know, these initials might pertain to some of you guys or have relevance in the week ahead. So I think I'm going to end this this section here right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you did like the charms and the letters and just these readings in general. Not as many people watch these, but I really, really enjoy doing them. So hopefully you guys find value in them as well. As always, thank you for joining me here on a journey in light, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked the orange selenite. I wanted to let you know the background bird noises are brought to you by Max. He wants to go outside today and see all his birdie friends, and he's unable to go outside because the weather's a little off. Anyways, so the chirping in the background is brought to you by Max. So maybe birds chirping has something to do with your week ahead. I don't notice it, but I notice it sometimes when I play back videos that I'll just hear him and I'm like, I never say anything. So sorry, just letting you guys know that's Max saying hi. Okay, so we are doing what to expect in the week ahead. I have tarot and oracle cards, and we're also pulling charms and letters at the end. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And this is more of just a fun reading on what you can expect for the week to come. I'm using my new Golden Girl tarot that I bought. I'm so excited. So let's see what you guys got for your tarot cards. So we have the Chariot and we have a 9 of Wands. So right off the bat, I'm hearing that some of you guys need to be, and normally I view this as telling people to let your guard down, but for some reason I'm hearing keep your guard up this week. Even though we have, you know, the Chariot is about fast moving and moving forward, but I'm hearing like move forward with caution this week. So if there's something that you're moving towards, I'm hearing just keep, for some of you this is really important, keep some of what you're doing to yourself this week as it plays out. I'm hearing like you don't want any naysayers, you don't need anyone stealing your thunder or stealing your idea. I don't know why that's popping up majorly in my head. But you will be having forward momentum in something this week, but I'm hearing just stay a little guarded about what you share. That this week it's okay to be this 9 of Wands, to be guarded, and maybe you feel like how Sophia looks in this, a little beat up, but it's okay to be guarded this week. And again, I normally read this card completely opposite, but that's the vibe I'm getting today. With Blanche being our chariot driver, I'm hearing that you're going to be moving forward, and these could be separate, so separate things, but there's something that's forward momentum that's going to be a lot of fun, maybe a little crazy, maybe a little, I don't know, if you guys know Blanche, she's a little naughty or risque or adventurous. So there's something like a sense of adventure coming up this week for you guys. There could be a sense of duality about it too. In the coming up week, because we have like the yin and yang energy with the Chariot here. But I'm hearing that you're going to be moving forward, but you guys, like, even though like I feel like you need to be guarded, I don't feel like it's a bad thing coming up this week. I don't feel like, I'm feeling very like happy and excited about your guys' week ahead. That's just like a little word of advice coming into some project or something you've been working on. Still stay a little guarded about it. It's okay to hold some of it back. We have inspiration. An inspired mind is willing to reach beyond its limits. So this card is a lot about reminding yourself to release any limiting beliefs that you have about how something can work out or how something can be manifested or brought into your life. So just be mindful of the thoughts you think and the words you speak about a situation that you really want. Don't put any limiting beliefs on it or limiting verbiage on it, because you're only telling the universe that you don't really want that. So I'm just hearing to be optimistic about what you're inspired to do this week. We have volunteer. So some of you guys this week could be volunteering to do something, like volunteering your time. I don't know, for some of you guys, I feel like I'm hearing like some of you guys might be helping with like a helpline, something that's passionate to you. I don't know, like some trauma related stuff popped up that maybe some of you guys have experienced in your life that you have like a good grasp on. I'm being told that some of you guys might be urged to help lend support to others going through that, and for some reason I'm just seeing people on the phone doing like a helpline kind of situation that you might be volunteering. But you know, volunteering is lots of different things. You could be raising money for charity online. You could have this really good idea to raise money for somebody, but I think you guys are going to have a volunteering spirit. You also might be volunteering to help someone move. I don't know why that came through as well. Or do you have someone volunteering to help a friend transform their life? But again, there's like a sense of charity that you guys are going to be doing this week, which is really, really cool. Again, I feel like with the world as it is, it's harder to do things in person, but that's why I'm getting this phone line volunteer work. So if you felt inspired to maybe do that and it's calling you, this week might be the time to take some action towards that desire to want to help others. You guys have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. I do have to say, this came up in one of my other week ahead readings, and someone wrote me back and they're like, oh my gosh, I actually came into some money this week that I wasn't expecting, and it made me think of your reading that you had given, and so they were really excited and they shared that with me. So seeing this card again, I'm like, woohoo, some of you guys could be coming into some money, but prosperity comes in different ways. Like you could find, like if you open your heart, I'm hearing like if you do have a trauma background and you have been thinking about helping others as a way of healing, I feel like it could be very prosperous for you guys. So something to think about, something to look into. You can still be guarded, but you can still help with that. All right, our next thing is Sugar Light, and it's own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So this week, some of you guys could be really finally standing up for yourself. Maybe that's your forward momentum. Maybe, you know, you can stand up for yourself, but you're still being strong in a strong way. I'm hearing like, don't let people push you around, and people-pleasing, you know, even though it seems like a really kind thing to do, if you're doing it at your own sacrifice, it's not good. So be mindful of that this week as well. Be a little more assertive. You can be assertive and stand strong and still be kind at the same time. So if you have, I know I've had an issue with this. I'm a very kind person. So sometimes when I feel like I'm being like taken advantage of or something like that, I tend to go from like, from super kind to like, rah, and I lash out because I well, I've worked on this a lot lately, but I've been working on finding that fine line of being assertive and standing up for myself, but still being kind. And you can do it together. So if anyone's like that, where you're just like either overly nice or like, rah, really like you jump to the other way because you haven't found that middle ground, just know that you can be kind and strong at the same time and not hurt people just by standing up for yourself. Okay. I go down rabbit holes, guys. Thanks for listening to me. But it's always a message for somebody. Somebody always needs to hear that. So if it's not for you, thank you for listening. Just know that it's for somebody else. And then I wanted to pick an animal spirit for you guys for this week. So your guys' animal spirit is wolf spirit. It says, turn knowledge into wisdom. Again, it's like I feel like some of you guys have been through some crazy stuff in your life that could help other people, and possibly you'll be using that in a volunteering way, like turning the knowledge you have and the perspective you have on something and helping others through that. I don't know, that's a very strong message for you guys, but it can mean lots of things. So turn the things that you know into a wisdom, but I'm hearing, and it's going to be in a way of helping others see. Very drawn to, I mean, I'm an eye person anyways, but I'm very drawn to this wolf's eyes, being told like you're going to help people see a truth in a different way, in a beautiful way, this week. And possibly that's your movement forward. You're a seer. So I have some charms and some letters I wanted to do today. So let's pull some charms for you guys and see what other extra messages we can get for you guys this week. Hopefully you think this is fun. I haven't used these in forever, so I figured might as well, right? Okay. All right, so you guys have, all right, we have a key, we have an anchor and like a steering wheel. We have a compass, we have always, we have live your dream, we have a star, we have an umbrella, we have a starfish, and then we have a four-leaf clover and the horseshoe. So, you know, we had that prosperity, so I feel like a lot of you guys this week are going to be coming into a lot of luck. You could be having, like, holding the key to something, either in love. You might be finding the key to your heart, but I'm also hearing you are the defining key for helping someone heal. Like we have this compass, like this week you guys are going to be getting a lot of direction on what you want to do, and it's going to help you live your dream. Always has, like, I don't know, like I'm feeling very attached to this word in a loving manner right now. Like it's like, I will love you always, or someone like, you know, it's like, thank you for being you, and you say always. Like it's like a very like return on a love, like I'm not explaining this right, I apologize. I think it's gonna relate to somebody, like there's just this sense of love, like you always love somebody, like, okay, like Snape and Lily from Harry Potter, like, you know, he always held this torch for her, like always is that's what it is. Okay. So I think that maybe that Snape and Lily, if you guys know what I'm talking about, dynamic is relevant to some of you guys. Like still and always, you know. So, okay, and we have a starfish and this star here. So you guys could be, you know, a wish that you've made on the stars could be coming true. Your dream. I'm hearing some of you guys like a dream that you've been thinking about for a long time. Like I'm hearing your ship is coming in, so to speak, or you'll be getting direction and an opportunity to fulfill a dream this week. Also, this little umbrella, and this kind of goes back to those who do relate to that volunteer, like maybe helping somebody. I'm hearing like you have the ability to help shield someone from the pain or help them, give them tools to deal with something. Like you have a unique perspective on a certain life event that you went through that possibly was pretty hard on you, but you can help support others and shield others in a kind, caring way. So I feel a very protective message coming through for that. Let's get some letters real quick we'll throw in just to see if we can get any initials or any other things that might be relevant to you guys this week. We have 3 that came out. So we have an O, we have an O, a W, and an R. Let's So that might be someone's initials, or you guys could be rowing. We do have, you know, this boat related, so some of you guys could just be going out on a boat this week. Could be kayaking with Rose. Something about water could be very relevant to a lot of you guys. Maybe that is your dream, is to live your life on a boat. And things would be working out in your favor this week. So, guys, I hope this helps. I hope you guys found this fun. I really enjoyed these readings. Thank you for being here and watching them. And if you do want to come back in a week and let me know if any of this stuff came true, you know, that's really awesome too. I always love hearing that. And maybe some of you guys will be as prosperous as my one viewer that got this card in another reading. So as always, thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this really awesome amethyst geode. That was a gift from Cherie for the channel. Gosh, it's so pretty. Like, I would probably hand pick this one out. Like, it came in a set, but this is gorgeous. I adore it. Okay. So we are going over what you guys can expect in the week ahead. This tends to be a little more of a fun reading. We are pulling charms and letters at the end of this reading just to get some more information. So let's see what comes through for you guys. All right, so we're using my Golden Girl Tarot that I just bought myself because I thought it was awesome. So we'll see what your tarot cards for this week are. You guys have the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So the number 6 could be relevant for you guys too, which number 6 tends to be a number of love. So the last two didn't really have a lot of love messages, but for some reason I'm like being drawn to that 6 being like the number of love for you guys. So and the Six of Wands is all about being successful, and the Six of Pentacles is about being generous but an equal give and take. So for some of you guys could be having, and again, getting very love related, very successful in love this week, possibly getting some gifts or giving some gifts, but I'm feeling like you guys might be receiving some gifts. Something about Blanche carrying these presents, and like how her admirers seem to always like dote on her and give her lots of things. Like some of you guys may be doing that this week. Then we have Sophia and her little feistiness, you know, winning an award, and it says Best Friend of the Year. But I'm just hearing like you guys will be very successful in love. Maybe, you know, maybe it has like, we do have best friend here, so maybe you or one of your best friends will, or someone could actually be winning an award. I don't know why that's coming through. Not just for being the best friend of a year, but could be actually winning an award this week. Or getting a lot of praise and applause for being the amazing person that you are, is what I'm being told. Okay. So that's a message for somebody or multiple people. I'm trying to see if any other messages are coming through right now. I'm just being drawn to these people clapping and cheering. So like, yay, you're gonna have a week of people being like, yay, you did it. You know, maybe you accomplished something really great this week. And maybe someone gives you gifts for that. I don't know, but I still feel very attached to the love, but not everybody's in a love situation. So maybe you guys are just finally getting some praise or some accolades for some things you've been working on. So let's see what we have next. We have determination. Determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. So maybe this is the final push, like a week of like, you're kind of at the end, you've been working on something really hard and you just need that final push of determination to be successful in something that you've really been putting your all into. So I'm being told just keep going, don't stop, keep going. Even if this week gets a little hard, keep going. It's going to be successful. You're going to have a big return on whatever you've been working on in the very near future. If it doesn't come up this week, you are working towards this successful goal to keep going. We have support. So you may be getting support from friends or family. Again, it's like I feel like you're gonna have a lot of people cheering for you this week. Maybe a lot of people like these hands, like a helping hand coming in this week, to really just help you get past that last little oomph. Or, you know, if you're needing help, you're in the middle of something that's kind of heavy to carry, maybe ask for help from other people. Don't be afraid. It doesn't make you less than if you need to ask for help this week. So many messages are coming through. Okay, it's pretty cool. So a lot of people seem to pick pile 3s in all my readings, so maybe that's why so many different messages come through in these piles. Okay, we have full moon in Scorpio. It says it's time to release negativity. So if you've been holding on to any negativity, it's time to like let that go. And I'm hearing for some of you guys that self-doubt about this being successful, like working out. You need to like really pull in your determination, let go of the negativity, let go of self-doubt, and move forward. Like you're going to be successful. This is going to pay off. All your hard work is going to pay off potentially this week, or this might be a week of just finally getting that last little bit through. We have Aqua Aura. It says healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussion and clear assertive communication help you understand and be understood. And that's underlined. So be might be important to some of you guys, like actual be, like a bee, like a nickname or your name. I don't know. So this week you want to make sure you have healthy, clear communication. Be honest about what you need and what you want in your life this week. Because people are mind readers, even though we feel like they should just know stuff sometimes. People are caught up in their own messiness. So if you feel like you're being a little misunderstood, just step back and say, have I been really clear about what I need and what I want from somebody? So this might be a week that you need to clear the air coming up. So I'm trying to see if any other messages are coming through before I move to the last card, and then we go into charms. I don't know, they keep saying clear the air. So I'm being reminded to tell you guys, if you haven't been honest and open about something that you need to make sure you be clear. Like if you've been mad at someone for not getting it, don't hesitate to remind them what it is that you need in a kind way. All right, so this last card I wanted to pull like a spirit animal for you guys for this week. So you guys got dragonfly spirit. It says truth transcends illusion. So the dragonfly, also some of you guys could be watching, could be light workers. The dragonfly tends to be like the light worker symbol. But also, like, the dragonfly is someone that kind of skims the water, but makes, like, there's a quote about ripples, which I can't think, but, you know, just a small ripple can change so many lives. I'm hearing, like, you guys can touch so many different beautiful lives in such a beautiful way, and you have a kind and gentle soul about you. And I'm just hearing, just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You're doing a good job. 22 might be important to some of you guys as well. They are drawing me to this 22, which reduces to 4, but I'm being told like the 2-2. Maybe 2-2-2 is very important to you, or you will be seeing synchronicities like in clocks or seeing lots of numbers where 2-2-2 comes up, like they're adding an extra 2 in my head to this, like triple 2s. But then 2-2 is still like just the repeating number of 2s is very important for you guys this week. So if you see that, pay attention to what you're thinking about at the moment. If you're being negative, it's like a reminder you need to release that negativity. If you're feeling wonderful and vibey, like pay attention to what you're thinking about, what's making you feel that good, and continue on that path. It's like your internal guidance system and your angels letting you know, yes, this is the path that you're supposed to be on. Keep moving forward. I think that's it for those messages. So let's get some charms, because they're going to give us... Well, there went... Keeping it real here. All my letters just fell on the ground. So let's put those back in the bag. Let me grab the ones that fell out. I apologize. All right. Okay. We're going to do our charms and letters. Charms and letters, guys. So for pile 3, what other messages can we get for their week, please? Okay. You guys have those. Oh, you have another letter in there too. So let's see. Oh, this one wanted to come out, so they're telling me not to put that back in. Okay. So let's see. We get our letters. All right. So let's see what we have We have the number 6 is popping up again. You know, we had the 6s here. I know sometimes people get a little nervous about like multiple 6s because of another thing, but just 6s aren't bad, and 6 is a representation of love. Family might be very important for some of you guys this week. We have this, the elephants, which are like a family, you know, oriented group. So family could be important for you guys. And also I'm hearing like, don't forget to love this week. I don't know why that came through. I'm just saying it. We have some, I'm hearing some love, or give some, I don't know, some. So we have the word some, we have a unicorn, we have like a key with your heart. So you have the key to your heart. And again, someone, you know, I felt like someone was going to be getting gifts this week. So I feel like someone's going to be giving you a gift from their heart or to your heart. Again, I do feel like for a majority of you guys, you're going to be having a shift in love this week, which is cool. We have a lot of letters, so I'm just going to let you guys look at those. You know, we have C, we have 2 C's, so CC could be someone's name, or just, you know, C's, and then we have A, F, and a D, and then we have another P here. And then some of you guys could just have a magical week with this little unicorn. A unicorn came up in another one, and I felt like it was just a very unique, but I'm hearing magical. Just expect miracles this week. Expect some miracles when it comes to, even if this person of love that you've kind of given up on, some of you guys could be getting like a surprise from someone that you love, and it's going to be like, and for some reason I keep hearing here like someone that you remember from your past. So it could be someone from your past. I normally don't attribute that to elephants, but I'm being told like you could be having a reconciliation with someone from your past. And that's also like in the tarot, like 6 is like the 6 of Cups, and like the Lovers card are a lot about that too. I don't know, so they're just like telling me that. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you guys some messages, guys. I like to make sure you guys see them, because sometimes these charms mean something else to you. Maybe an elephant means something, and means something about someone and attaches to these initials. But I do feel like a lot of you guys for pile 3, this week is going to be love focused for you guys. So as always, thank you guys so much for being here with me on these readings. Hopefully you enjoyed them. Hopefully you enjoyed the charms. Let me know. And I look forward to seeing you guys at a future reading. Thanks, guys.